Mets Therapy Recap, Andrew Claudio here. Game 97 of the baseball season is in the books, and the New York Mets lose a tough one to the Kansas City Royals, 3-2 in walk-off fashion. They head into the All-Star break at 14 games over 500, I believe, a half game behind the Philadelphia Phillies for first place in the National League East. Look, it is technically a regression from that 21 game over 500 stretch that they were in. Where they were 2 weeks ago after that sweep against the Pirates, I will take a 7-5 stretch to close out the first half of the season. And look, not for nothing, this is probably the least annoying loss of their annoying losses that they've had over the course of the first half of the year. They showed some fight, both today and this week. They showed some fight between the comeback in Baltimore, the comeback in Game 1 of this series on Friday night, and then the ninth inning today. That was an OMG Mets comeback. 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth inning. Carlos Estevez, the New York Mets own you. If I were a contender trying to trade with the Royals to get Estevez, you better hope you're not running into the New York Mets, because they own him. They just flat out own him. The hit by Vientos on Friday night, the comeback in the ninth inning tonight, and lest we forget the Francisco Lindor grand slam in the postseason. Good job, Mauricio, the leadoff double. Good job, Jeff McNeil. Scorched a triple that I thought was leaving the ballpark. And then when Brett Brady couldn't get the job done, Jared Young, who knew that you were going to have an important at-bat in this game and you were going to hit a sac fly to tie it? Good job by you. And then unfortunately, look, the biggest takeaway for me today, even if they lost 2-0, was going to be that the tribal chief is back. Sean Manaea, that is his name, looked great in this game for 3 innings. That ninth inning, unfortunately, ran into a speedster getting on base and then stealing second. Tyler Tolbert is his name. By the way, Ron Darling, I know you were trying to make the point Terrence Gore was a speedster on those 2 Royals championships teams. Gerard Dyson stole like 200 bases for the Royals over the course of 6 or 7 seasons. That's the much better comparison. Every time he said Terrence Gore, it's like Gerard Dyson is the one you actually want to say to drive your point home. Regardless, speed kills, and unfortunately, he created a run with his speed in that ninth inning to give the Royals the win. I should mention Clay Holmes, a solid 5 innings in this game. That's probably what we're always going to get from him, a solid 5 innings, and then move on to the bullpen. I'm satisfied with this first half of the season. Could have been better. I think it's going to be better in the second half now that we got our full rotation back. Ready to roll on the other side of the All-Star break. Let's go Mets.